Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mark here from 30plusmensfitness.com and I hope you're doing great. Today we're inside my apartment because I want to talk to you about nutrition. Nutrition is the key to any fat loss regime. Now, whilst it's great that you're following my bodyweight workouts, the nutrition has to go hand in hand with that, okay? And like I've said to you in some of my blog posts, I spent years exercising, doing it in my teens and in my 20s. I was exercising incorrectly, but combined with that, my nutrition was appalling. And it was only, recently, in the last sort of 4 to 5 years, since I became a trainer and learnt more and more about nutrition, combined with the training, that I got the results that I wanted and feel fit, lean and healthy now in my 30s. So, I don't want to get too complicated. What I've done is I've just took a load of food out of my cupboards and my fridge, plonked it on the side. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take you through step by step of how I eat now, and I'm going to compare it to how I used to eat in my 20s when I was, about 42 pounds heavier than I am now, maybe more than that. And I'm going to show you where I went wrong with the old eating and how to improve that now with the new eating. Okay, so if we just go over here, I meet so many guys, so many boot campers that tell me they don't have breakfast. And that is a cardinal sin, okay? We need to eat breakfast in the morning to get our metabolism alive. It's like putting fuel in the car, starting the engine. Just so some of you that may not know, your metabolism is the rate at which you burn calories, and that can be affected by exercise, which we're already addressing with the bodyweight and kettlebell workouts, and also nutrition. You do get a thermic effect of food. So you need to eat in the morning to get the engine started. Now, before I show you what I eat today, when I was a little fatty in my 20s, I used to start the day, believe it or not, with a can of Red Bull to give me some energy because I was so bloody tired. I used to take a weight loss tablet. They used to sell this stuff called Xenadrin, which I came pretty bloody hooked on. I'm not sure they sell it anymore. So I had a Red Bull and a Xenadrin, and then I would put on my bin bag underneath my t-shirt and go for a long distance run, because hey, if I wore a bin bag I'm going to burn more calories, right? Wrong. All I was doing was losing water and making myself dehydrated, as if the Red Bull and the Xenadrin didn't make me dehydrated enough. So anyway, I'd go off on my steady run, as you've read about on my articles, and when I'd come back I'd be absolutely ravenous, and I would refuel straight away, this is no crap, with a Diet Coke and some sugary cereal before I went to work. Okay, so whilst there's not a lot of calories in the Diet Coke, the sugary cereal will give me a quick high, and then when you eat lots of sugar, we release something called insulin from the pancreas, okay, to regulate our blood sugar. And unfortunately, when insulin is released, it means that we uptake that sugar and store it as fat in the cells. So not only was I going to work dehydrated, I was putting this sugar into my body and actually encouraging my body to store more fat. So a really crap start to the day. So let me show you how I start the day now. Okay, now the government will tell you to eat cereal, but Uncle Tregsy is going to tell you that cereal is a no-no. Okay, so I start the day now with a selection of fruit. I'll always start the day now with an apple and a banana, okay? Really, really simple. Fruits contain great minerals and vitamins, and they're really, really easy to get down your neck straight away in the morning. But that'll give me some energy, but also what I want to get is I want to get some protein, okay? Protein is essential, I'll tell you why now. If you're working out with weights or body weight or kettlebells, like I encourage you to, you need protein for repair, okay? Protein repairs the muscles, okay, that you are working. Now, the other benefit about protein is it's the hardest food for the body to break down, which means you expend more calories in the digestion phase. So, if you're getting protein, straight away you're gonna actually help rev up your metabolism. Remember we spoke about metabolism, okay? So you get some fruit, that's non-starchy, non-high sugar, and you're gonna get some protein straight away. That is a great start to the day, okay? And it's gonna give you plenty of energy and help you feel full, because protein will help you feel full as well. I'll have a couple of eggs. I might make an omelette, or I'll boil some eggs. It's no problem. And again, a lot of boot campers said to me, "Oh, eggs, they're bad. The yellow bit in them." Well, actually, that is age old. That is rubbish. The British Nutrition Foundation released a study recently saying that You're more likely to get heart disease from smoking, drinking and lack of exercise than you are from eating eggs. Eggs tick boxes. The white bit is a very, very pure form of protein. And the yolk actually contains good fats. There are good fats and bad fats. Yolk contains good fats. Any man training needs eggs. Guys, get your eggs. So, that's breakfast, okay, taken care of. I'll have a couple of eggs and some fruit. Oh, if I didn't fancy eggs, I may just opt for a protein shake, okay? I keep a tub of protein here, and sometimes it's just a little bit easier to stomach in the morning than eggs. Some of you might think vice versa, but I'll definitely be getting some protein in the morning alongside my fruit. Okay, so let's take you back to the dark old chubby old Tregs days in my 20s when I was working in an office. Mid-morning I'd skip, okay, because I'm thinking, oh well, you know, I'm watching my weight, I don't really want to eat too much, so I'd skip mid-morning. And then lunchtime, I would wander off to Boots, or maybe get one of the girls in the office to do it for me, and I'd say, right, okay, I'm watching my weight, so when you go to Boots and get me a meal deal, don't get me any crisps, alright? Because, you know, Tregsy's watching his weight, but instead get me that 3-pack of sandwiches, oh, and also get me some sushi, because that's healthy as well, and I'll have a Diet Coke, alright? So that was my lunch way back when in my 20s, and I thought it was healthy because, hey, the sandwiches were brown, I'm drinking a Diet Coke, and I'm having rice. It's good for you, isn't it? Surely. Anyway, after I'd eaten that, I would be absolutely knackered, almost falling asleep at my desk, and that's basically because of the massive starch and sugar onslaught, okay? Too many starchy carbs are not good for you. They're not good for fat loss, and they're also not good for your energy levels. So I'd get a big high and then a massive crash, and I'd be absolutely slumped. Okay, so these days, what I would do is, even before lunchtime comes, I'm going to have a snack. Now, I say this to a lot of clients, okay? Having a snack is a snack. It's not a massive meal, but it's something to just tease the metabolism and keep your hunger at bay and keep you happy, okay? Now, one of my snacks would be some Brazil nuts. You know, Brazil nuts are very, very, very high in calories. In fact, a lot of nuts are high in calories. And clients immediately go, oh my God, massive high calorie onslaught, we can't have that, it's really bad for you. Guys, don't calorie count, okay? Just get the foods I'm telling you to eat. A couple of handfuls of nuts, absolutely fantastic mid-morning, maybe with another couple of pieces of fruit. So by the time I've got to lunch, my energy levels have been stable all day, and I'm not absolutely famished and thinking, God, I need to get my hands on something. You know, I've got plenty of energy, I'm pretty lively, and I'm feeling good. So when I get to lunch, these days, again, I'm probably going for, well, more than likely going for some more protein. Chicken, okay? I buy loads of chicken from Tesco's every week. Fantastic form of protein, okay? Now, in the past, okay, I may have had chicken in my sandwich, but rather than bread, I'm going for vegetables. Guys, with a 30+ nutrition, okay, I am going to encourage you to eat lots and lots of greens. Now, your mum used to tell you to eat your greens. This is what Uncle Tregsy's going to tell you to do as well, right? If you are obsessed about calories, then veg has very, very limited calories, okay? But don't get obsessed, okay? Now, the great thing is if you're greedy, like Tregsy, alright, you can absolutely pile the veg onto your plate because it's so good for you. It gives you so much nutrients, okay? And again, it's not going to give you that sugar or starch onslaught, okay? Because vegetables are water-based, they're going to expand in your stomach and are going to help to fill you up and keep you satisfied. Combined with the protein, okay, it's happy days all round. So that was my lunch, okay? Now, moving on. In the days gone by, again, I wouldn't snack in the afternoon, okay? I'd be completely ravenous because I've come down from my sugar rush, but I was very much into the 3 meals a day because I'm looking to control my weight. So I'd go home and I would have another starchy carb onslaught. Maybe I would have some protein because I was training and I was thinking, oh, you know, we need protein, but I would have a massive bowl of pasta or potatoes. And straight after that meal, I'd feel like I wanted to go to sleep. Okay, now, in the westernised society we live in, lots and lots of people are eating pasta, bread, rice, etc, etc. And when I say to new boot campers, look, you need to take that out. That is excess energy before you're preparing to go to sleep. It's like putting too much petrol in your car when you're not going to drive anywhere. If you put too much petrol in, it's going to spill out onto the forecourt. But if you put too much energy in the forms of these starchy carbohydrates into your body before sleep, It's just stored as fat, okay? So when you hear people say, oh, I don't eat carbs after 6, there is actually a science behind that, and I've just explained that, okay? However, I'm still, even though I don't eat like that anymore, I'm still going to have a really good hearty meal in the evening. And a lot of people say, oh, what time should I eat? Should I not eat too late, etc., etc.? Well, I don't get in from the gym until about 8, 9 o'clock most nights, because I have a lot of clients that train after work. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to eat, because I am starving and I want to satisfy that craving. But again, I'm going to come home and I'm going to keep it high in protein. Okay? Here's some turkey breasts. Again, I live on these type of things, and I might go for some salad, or again, more veg with that, okay? A lot of you might be thinking, oh, you know, it's a little bit boring, but, you know, I try and dress up and have different protein every night. I dress it up, I don't dress up, by the way. And I'll have, like, fish, turkey, tuna, steak. I'll mix it up every night, okay? Now, veg on its own, a lot of you might think maybe a little bit boring. So I drizzle it with some extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is another good source of fat, okay guys? Don't be ashamed to put that on your veg, okay, and give it a little bit of taste. Also, when I cook my protein, I'll occasionally put a little scoop of coconut oil into the pan, and I'll just fry some chicken or some turkey in that. Again, a very, very good source of fat. Do not fear good fats. Good fats include your oils, and your nuts and avocado, things like that, all very good sources of fat. Okay, guys? Now again, if it was late at night and I did fancy a snack if I was still hungry, and that usually is the case, again, I'm going to keep it non-starchy carbohydrate. We don't want that, and I'm just going to keep it something like protein. I might have another shake. I might have some cottage cheese here, which is again a very good source of protein. Or, you know, I might just snack on some fruits, like some berries and things like that. Again, very, very low calorie, non-starchy, and it will satisfy the craving. Guys, the main thing is never ever go hungry, okay? Remember this from Uncle Tregsy. You can't starve the fat off your body. Diets do not work, okay? Diet only really triggers mental stress, okay? You have to burn the fat off your body through good training using my 30+ formula, and keep it off with good nutrition, okay guys? Eat regularly, eat the things I'm telling you to do, keep hydrated with plenty of water throughout the day. You want to be drinking so much water that you're in and out of the toilet about 10 times and your pee is clear. Okay guys, I really hope this helps. If you like this video, then click like and send it up to Facebook and give me as much feedback as you can. Stay tuned, and I'm going to be attempting some cooking on the next video, which is going to be hilarious. This is Mark from 30plusmensfitness.com, and I'll see you soon.